Hi, I'm Jeniffer Lozano, and currently I'm studying a bachelor degree in foreign languages with emphasis in English as a foreign language. I'm going to answer some questions for the academic course Teaching English for Children, Adolescents, and Adults. So, let's begin. The first question says, what do you remember about teachers in elementary school? I remember that they were professional and they used to explain and gave us activities which were practical and you could remember all the information. Thanks for the didactics or apply the correct didactics according to the subject. I had a spectacular elementary school. And I also remember that they were respectful and well-dressed. I think that the well-dressed when you are teacher is an important aspect because you are an example in all the areas for your learners. The second question, who was your least favorite teacher in high school and why? My least favorite teacher was Mr. Otto in 10th grade because I didn't remember that he gave us a class understandable and important. I didn't know how he graded us. I remember that in November, he told me that I had my course in dangerous area. I remember that words. So I am a good student. I remember that I had to go there and they look my face and say, it's okay, you passed the term and my subject. And I didn't understand anything. And all the learners said, he is a terrible teacher, is difficult to pass the subject with him, but when I start the classes with Mr. Otto, I saw classes without planning or correct explaining to learners. So I think is my least teacher. Mr. Otto was our calculus teacher, an important subject in 10th grade. So I don't know what happened with him. The third question says, think about the best teachers you have had. Do you still know their names? Okay, absolutely. The best teacher I have had. Number one, my chemistry teacher. He's called Everfrey Barragan. And my music teacher, Olga Lucia Arias. They made remarkable my life. And I also remember an excellent physics teacher, but I don't remember the name in this moment. But thanks to all the didactics, the models that she used to teach us, I learned a lot of physics in that time. The next question, why were they good teachers? Okay, they were excellent teachers because they loved their subjects, and in that order the classes were developed in an easy way. Moreover, we always notice that they planned their classes so that it was understandable. I think if you are a teacher, you need to understand very, very well the most topics and information about your subject. I don't want to say that you have to be perfect, but if you know very well your subject, when you are explaining it to the learners, is easier than if you don't understand the topic. You need to internalize the information and make it simple. Overall, they helped us through their support as human beings. How did they influence your life? A lot. They made me feel confidence, and I'm able to achieve my dreams, my goals, and I could see how you must treat people, especially teenagers. The next question says, what do you see as the major challenges facing teachers today? I have a lot, but I consider the social context and understand that teachers teach to human beings with feelings and problems. Currently, I have seen teachers who only teach ungraded, no more. But they don't take time if their learners understand them, or if they feel comfortable asking questions. And on the other hand, I think that those problems start with the salary. The salary is being a big problem. A teacher has a big responsibility, but they aren't get fair salaries. That is unmotivated. Finally, what would you do if you have a student that has no desire to learn in your class? First, I do a follow-up. It is a one-day thing, or the problem is more than 2 days. When the class is over, I told to him or I told to her alone. I indicate that I have seen poor performance in my class and that I would like to be able to help. And for that, it's important to know the reason why he or she doesn't want to take the class. There are two possibilities: that the learner decide tell me at once, or sometimes you need to give them sometimes, because not everyone has the confidence to talk quickly. It depends of the situation and the relation that you have with your learners in your environment classes. It's important. And regardless of what had happened in my classes, I increased the accompaniment to him or her, and the treatment and understanding always help the students to be motivated and receive the class. And in some way or another, the others in the class notice it. So I must say that I have had excellent teachers in all my career at UNATS University. And I am a good student. I say that before. But in some cases, I needed some things. Not useful questions about some work, but I've had problems when you are studying in a virtual way. You have a lot of situations that distracted. So for university and your academic courses, and you speak with your tutor or course director, they create confidence and make me feel motivated. I always have delivered all my works on time, but with COVID-19, this pandemic brings me some sad situations, and I think that university has been a great support in my life. In elementary, the most of my teachers were excellent, and in my high school I also must say that I had the best teacher too. So it's important to be a great teacher. That's a cliche word, but when I said that you need to be a great teacher, I think in a teacher that understand the learners, identify difficulties, learning difficulties, identify the best way to assess them, and create strategies to improve the learning in them, and help to improve the difficulties in some learners that have problems with their learner. So those are my answers, and thank you so much.